Okay, guys, while Joe Biden's old grandfather is trying to find the right resources, I've already found them.
I've already found the resources, and I don't have to lie and tell our viewers that I'm so stupid. I'm very attentive.
You can't find a place to go on stage, so you don't have to tell me any of this stuff. Tell me where Barack Obama is.
I don't know. I couldn't find him.
Can you find anything besides your teeth that you take off before you go to bed, or are they helping you find them too?
Sooner or later, I'm gonna put you away for your jokes.
Where are you, Obama?
Excuse me, my friends, I'm on holiday with the girls, so call me later. I'm definitely not spending time with two old people right now.
Okay, so now we have to wait for Obama, so we need to pick up a tree. Wood is the most important resource, so try to cope with it.
Do you really think I'm stupid? I know how to play this damn game, so don't you dare tell me I'm doing anything wrong.
You're doing everything wrong, so it's a lifelong necessity to tell you what to do so you don't go anywhere.
Just because I got lost on stage once doesn't mean there's something wrong with me, and you have to blame me for it all the time.
Yeah, but you do it every time, so don't even pretend like you're okay.
I'll beat you in court, and then we'll see how right we are. Don't forget that I have huge support, and my words mean a lot, so Trump better shut your mouth.
Your audience is little kids. All they can do is destroy the garden, so don't even threaten me. Let's just keep surviving and put our fight on hold.
I mean, we're doing really well. Honestly, I thought you were hopeless and there was nothing you could do, but I was wrong. You turned out to be very smart, and we could survive in this harsh world of Minecraft.
I've already made a workbench and I'm making useful things. You've done absolutely nothing, so I can say with certainty that I haven't changed my mind about you. So get to work right now, or I will revolutionize your country so much you won't even be able to walk after this.
I see it as a threat, and so you don't have to wonder why I'm gonna beat you in court. I've done a lot of good things, and a lot more than you have. So don't you dare say I'm not useful. I got a lot of wood, and thanks to that, you made a workbench, so don't minimize my contribution.
You're being downplayed by nature. You know that I'm stating a fact, so don't you dare contradict me. Let's just keep doing the good stuff and not do the crazy stuff because we're wasting our precious time.
I think it's just you being delusional, and I'm doing very useful things. At least I think about our country and how you and I are gonna survive here. So don't you dare say I'm not doing anything useful. I'm doing a lot of things, and you don't even have to tell me.
My God, do you even hear what you're saying? You're not making any sense, and you're just saying what a set of letters you are that looks really bad. I don't know how people listen to you because you don't make any sense. You really need to shoot a Minecraft and all because that's the only thing you know.
So what you're saying is that I know my way around a Minecraft and confirm that I'm the best player here.
Go down to the mine and do something useful. You're not doing anything useful right now, but wasting my precious time. After our game of Minecraft, I will definitely press a few charges against you for taking someone else's time.
Well, I don't want to do such boring things. I knew you didn't love me, so you sent me there.
I don't care what you like or what you don't like, because you have to do what the general and the team need. Just don't get lost like you always do, because I don't want to look all over the woods for you again. There is no Obama, so I can barely find you, because you always go to the weirdest places even I can't think of. I'm gonna rest while Joe Biden does business. I hope that you will be able to find many useful resources in the mine, such as diamonds, because this is a very necessary and valuable resource for us.
I have some very bad news. I couldn't find a mine I needed. Maybe you could show me?
You know, I'm not even surprised you couldn't find a mine, so let's go and look together. I'll have to mine my own resources because this old grandfather can't do anything without my help.
I'm not going to build a house on my own because it's a very difficult job and I'm not old enough to do it. I don't know who you think I am, but I'll be much smarter. I'm sorry, I'm not collecting as many resources as I can right now just to build a site, and then it's his workers who can handle all the work for me. So let's think ahead and solve our problems with intelligence. At the same time, the worker takes a fairly small salary, and thanks to this I can afford to hire them because I have enough. I'm very smart and proud of it now that poor Donald Trump is doing his business in the mine. I'll rest here, or maybe I'll go to him to help. It's nice to see other people do their job for you, and it's probably my whole purpose. Of course, Trump forbade me to buy foreign labor to build a house, but I still do not see. In any case, You cannot worry the wind for me, all do other people, and he does not even know it will be very funny. I hope nobody finds out about this except me.
I heard everything.
Shut up about this, where you're gonna have a huge problem with the president right now, and I suggest you listen. By the way, and guys, write in comments who you are more supportive of me or Donald Trump. Still, I am very interested to look at your reactions and hope that you will tell the truth. In the meantime, I'll probably head over to this old guy's place and help him because he's probably having some trouble out there as usual.
Honestly, I don't like the feeling that this old Joe Biden is doing something bad. I have to go and check it out. I don't have bad news. In the cave there are mobsters, and I need to get out of here quickly or I could get killed, and as usual there's no old man to help me in this situation.
I see you needed my help, so I came here and I felt it. Let's get through these monsters. I've just brought with me a weapon that should really help us fight them.
I never thought I'd say this, but you're in a really good time, Big. Thank you for it. Let's quickly beat all these mobs that are here so they don't even dare to attack me.
I hope you've already been killed here, and you don't joke about me so stupid. Then I remembered that there could be bad consequences for this. So I decided to save you, so don't even think that you and I are good friends. Maybe we can be friends one day, but I don't know how long it's gonna take for us to make it.
Don't say so, cause I'm dangerous, and if you get distracted, you might get killed recently, so I don't want to give you money for a funeral. Even though you're here, I'm still very happy to see you because thanks to you we're about to defeat all these monsters.
Oh, I'm a very good fighter, so you don't even have to tell me how to fight. I used to fight.
Unfortunately, this chest is completely empty and we have to leave because we couldn't find anything useful. It is very sad news. Let's get out of here.
I'm not gonna believe you because there might have been a lot of diamonds, but you don't want to share it with me, so I just thought you were lying to me. You always don't tell the truth, so I'll never trust you anyway. Better I'll be careful than always be wrong about you.
I think you've started schizophrenia, and that's why you don't trust people. Otherwise, I can't explain it. It's totally insane that you don't trust your friends, so I'm gonna try to get you treatment as soon as we're out of the game.
I take it you're going to be talking about my downsides all the time, that I only got mixed up once. Have so many minuses that I can attribute, but I don't tell anyone.
Maybe you're right, but there's a problem. You won't even remember what I'm saying, so in a minute, you'll forget our conversation.
Guys, I'm finally free, so we can safely play Minecraft. Now I will connect to you. Don't go anywhere because you will leave as always. I will play alone. I know you perfectly well. I always don't love you, so I won't even be angry because I perfectly understand that you are just such a person.
No, you don't have to come in because we're coming out and we're all gonna be playing together in the next episode. I knew he'd hire those workers and they'd break our house again. I think this is the best time to finish the video and ask you guys to subscribe to the channel.
Guys, please subscribe to the channel and like this video because it motivates to shoot new videos. We do everything for you, so we really appreciate your support. It will be really cool.
Trump and Joe Biden, tell me, how do you hear me? I joined your game.
Just like the election.
This is not a joke.
Thank you for standing up for me. I am very pleased that you are my friend.
It's just that no one can hear him when he's talking, and that's why you two fit.
Let's not fight and keep playing. We are still in the game, and I think we should not quarrel here. Our viewers are clearly uncomfortable with this.
Because hate is like hate. Better let's play quietly without hating each other.
Agree, guys. Right now subscribe to the channel and like this is very important for us.
The past of our survival is very much liked by viewers, and I am flattered to read comments that write, but we need to do more things in this series. Then you couldn't even build a house. I'm ashamed of you.
Unfortunately, you were barely in the last video and we survived with a tramp together.
Yeah, I was having fun with the girls and I wasn't up for your old lookups at the Minecraft, but today I still managed to find the time. You are doing very well with this web, my dear friend.
I think that your wife will tear off one place if she finds out about your adventures.
You won't tell anyone, right? I don't want to have any extra problems.
He always tells other people's secrets, especially before an election. He behaves like a little girl.
I wouldn't be so smart if I were you, Joe, or else I'm gonna find out so much about you and you're gonna have so much trouble with your love life. So shut up.
This is a very insidious trick. He can often use it against you because you don't monitor your browser.
I don't even know what you might know about me because I'm a very decent citizen of America and I don't break the law. I think you're lying to me.
He's probably talking about your browser history where you sit. It's a tricky trick.
I've been watching your browser for a long time, and I do not like the request you write to the search engine. It's very strange indeed.
Let's stay on the topic of Minecraft and just continue to survive and does not spoil anyone's mood.
I think that this fact can only spoil the mood of you and your audience who loves you. Anyway, you're right, and let's get on with a lot of business to do today.
Tell me what we're doing today. I'm interested in. I hope that we will really do useful things.
I haven't even decided what business we're gonna do yet.
When you were president, you didn't really know what to do. Maybe that's why I became the new president.
But I was very good at figuring things out indoors, and I didn't have to go on stage. So shut your mouth and tell me what you did not collect in the mine.
That was a long time ago. Anyway, all you can do is call things names. That's a really bad thing to do because it hurts my reputation. Let's talk calmly.
Guys, the main thing for us is to gather resources as much as possible and get out of here as soon as possible. I feel bad being in the mine.
I propose to spend all the resources of America to develop dynamite to blow up the mines. When we don't have to dig because everyone in the mines will be blown up and then we'll just collect resources. How do you like the idea?
Sometimes such people come to you that I think that instead of a brain you also have an implant. This is an incredibly stupid idea, and you don't even have to make excuses. We definitely won't do it.
In this case, we can spend only half of the budget in the whole of America.
I swear that this is the last episode when I control myself. Next time you will definitely be in trouble when you try to tell me something. Full for you.
I'm starting to like watching you quarrel. It looks very funny and childish.
It seems to me that you are too aggressive and do not understand all the genius in my words that I am saying.
Every idea you have is at the level of a 5-year-old child. You didn't have a single idea that could lead our country to prosperity. When I become president, I will show you how to properly deal with your country.
I have clever thoughts very often, so do not underestimate me. I am very dangerous.
It seems to me that if you are locked in the same room, then maybe you can really hurt each other, which will be quite dangerous.
It just annoys me how stupid the president of our country is. America is very great, but this no just annoys me. He doesn't even know his son's name and constantly falls near planes. It's the president of America who is afraid of airplanes.
It seems to me that you are exaggerating very much and in fact nothing bad is happening. Relax, friend.
I have very good news. I was able to find more diamonds. This is a very good sign, and I am happy about it.
I have found gold right now, which then our beloved President Joe Biden will give to some other country. After all, now we give everything to others and do not get anything ourselves. Well done, our president.
Guys, I'm already really getting sick in this mine. I'll find myself starting to lose consciousness from the amount of dust inhaled. It's very sad.
It seems to me that our viewers are at the inspection just to see how you argue with each other. No one is interested in Minecraft just watching for the sake of your showdowns.
I think that we need to leave the cave now because we've been here for ages. I want to get some fresh air, and it will be good for Biden too.
Well, we got out and now we are on the street, which is pretty good news. I miss the sun a lot.
I think we're wasting a lot of time. We need to get busy.
And what do you propose to do other than survival? Maybe you have an idea. I'll listen to you.
To be honest, I don't even know what to do because I'm very tired.
Why did we take this old man with us to play Minecraft? Because he is completely useless. He does nothing but beg for resources or spends everything on himself. It seems to me that if expenses and income were recorded in Minecraft, then everything would be just like in life. And even in Minecraft, he spends everything on himself too.
We have collected quite a lot of everything in the mine, but unfortunately we have few diamonds. This fact does not please me at all.
Since I'm even in the game the richest of us all who I have to craft, I'm willing to make diamond picks because you and I spent a lot of time in the mine. As a businessman, I can say with confidence that the main thing is to invest in a business that brings you profit.
I have the diamonds right now, and that's why I have to decide what needs to be done. In any case, I think that making a pickaxe is the right decision, and we need to do it right now. I think that we will go to chests very often, and we need to have a pickaxe.
That is, you made 2 picks and took both for yourself. Do I understand correctly? We were all in the mine together, but you decided to do that just for yourself. You're very hypocritical. Give me the pickaxe right now, or I'll knock out your last jaw.
I made a pickaxe for myself and Zelensky, and you can't even count on me to do something for you.
Joe, if I were you, I would invest some devices so that in your old age at least listen to what they say to you. It would actually be very useful for you.
Guys, I don't like the fact that you're following me right now with dynamite. Okay, more Trump, I can understand it, but why Joe Biden too? Either way, they're gonna blow me up.
I thought it was a really funny idea, so don't fight it and let me blow you up now.
I have to destroy this dynamite so that this beautiful beach is not harmed. Otherwise, in the future, people will not be able to be here because everything will be destroyed.
I'm sorry that I tried to undermine you together with Trump. I just have a pretty humor and visible in this way. I tried to have fun. We need to find food. Otherwise, we will starve to death.
We have just found a company right now, and we will have food. This is very good news. Therefore, everything that you will see here is going to be collected.
Without me, you wouldn't be able to find this food because I attract good luck. I'm sure. It turned out to be a pretty good survival. But still, we didn't really do much today. As always.
I think that we can stop at this and ask our viewers to subscribe to the channel and like it. Still, I think that activity is a very important indicator for us.
Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Your activity is very important to us. Write in the comments, what do you think, who is right, Joe Biden or Trump?
Thank you guys so much for inviting me to play Minecraft with you. I don't know much about this game, and so I'll do what you say.
At last we have at least one useful member of our team besides me. Joe Biden cannot even find a tree and is constantly confused in the words. All Obama can do is support his friend Joe.
Listen, I suggest you don't get clever about the situation you're in. I mean, you've just been arrested. So do you miss it again?
Guys, let's not get aggressive. The main thing is that Trump has been released from custody and now he can continue to play with us in the Minecraft.
If I was arrested, I think Joe Biden was no longer the president. He would probably go to another country to avoid the people's wrath.
Yes, I would go to another country just to celebrate it.
I thought that you are adults and you will not sort out your relationship in the game. It sounds funny.
Yes, I am not afraid of anyone. No, I know that the citizens of my side love me.
I got some bad news for you, Joe. I think you're starting to get schizophrenic, and I feel like you're starting to love something.
It seems to me that you guys need to go on a trip together and make friends. Just don't love each other because you don't know each other. I am sure that a joint trip will benefit you.
I'd rather hang myself than go on some kind of trip with this old man. He doesn't know the names of his sons and doesn't even know where he is. To go on a trip with him is to sign a death contract.
I think this is the stupidest idea you could think of. They cannot be left together for a minute, otherwise they will injure each other.
That's exactly what Obama is saying, the right things.
Don't worry, I would never have started traveling with you either. Traveling with you was probably the most boring thing you can think of.
Let's not get distracted. We need to get as many resources as possible in this series. It seems to me that there's a thief among us.
Why do you think so? It seems like we have all cultured, decent people.
Why do we get resources in each episode, and then when we enter the game we don't have resources? Every time we have to re-extract resources, and we do it from series to series.
For some reason it seems to me that it is you who are stealing our resources, that we are all lining together. Just admit that you're the one stealing.
It rather seems to me that you and your friend Zelensky did it all. Apparently you don't have enough America, and you decided to take up even Minecraft. Am I going to close my mother's eyes too?
You've been so smart lately. I'll definitely put you in your place.
Bush, tell me better, could find gold or diamonds is very important. We need precious resources very much to supplement the budget of our country.
No, unfortunately I couldn't find anything useful. It's very sad. I could only find coal. I give you my word, guys.
I wouldn't trust him so much if I were you guys, because he's new. He may not know what gold looks like or even hide it from us. In any case, it will be necessary to check.
I'm finally going to do something really useful with Obama.
Give me all the names that you have. You will dig the garden and I will plant the seeds. My back's been hurting pretty bad lately, so I can't do it.
I believe that it is very important to develop agriculture because thanks to this we have food. I suggest we soon make a farm that will give us a permanent source of meat.
Are you sure you can eat meat after all? For this you need good teeth? Excuse me, I completely forgot that you have all artificial. You have more implants than anything else in your system.
You'd rather have what you've been doing trump aside from talking about us. Bush is mining in the mine. We're making the farm and the resources on the surface, and you're not doing anything.
By the way, I'm doing something useful right now, and I'm trying to make a farm for us. At the same time, we're going to have the meat that Joe Biden wanted so badly. I care so much about the day that I decided to start a farm, so don't worry about me.
Sorry, I take back my words. I just did not sleep well, and unfortunately, I cannot analyze the situation in a sane mind. I hope you won't hold it against me.
I don't believe that you're apologizing to this disgusting, hypocritical person. I am sure that he is not doing anything right now and just talks about it so that we start to feel sorry for him.
Of course, because you don't know such a feeling to apologize for your mistakes. You will never have the courage that Obama has, so you just can't admit it.
I don't need pity because I am a strong and independent man who knows how to do everything in this world. So don't you dare say anything against me. Otherwise you will have huge problems.
Please stop hitting me for every little thing because my health is being taken away. I can die this way.
You can't even get on a plane and say that you can do anything? Well, you can do anything except get on a plane because you can't do it. You need to walk in the airbags completely so as not to hurt yourself when you fall again.
This is actually a very good joke. I even laughed a little. Forgive me, Joe Biden.
I hope that everything will be fine, and it's not true that we will be able to do a lot of useful things in this series. At least we were able to make a farm and a house, and I am very happy about it.
George, you better tell me how you're doing in the mine because you're the only one down there. I'm so ashamed that we make you work in the mine ourselves, spend time outside. I hope you don't resent us knowing it's necessary.
Yes, I really am also very ashamed that you are the only one there, so please forgive us.
All right, I understand you guys perfectly, and I do not take any offense. The main thing is that all worked for the common good of our country. Everything was fine.
I think the esteemed Joe Biden will be very grateful to me for breeding cows. It's clearly a taste he likes very much, and he will be very grateful.
I'll be really grateful to you if you shut your mouth. All you can do is call me names and my political activities. And I don't like cows, that all I like girls better.
Don't you dare say you don't like it. I know all about you. You'd rather keep doing useful things than try to convince me I'm wrong.
Soon you'll have another libel case by your huge list of court cases. You're not leaving this courtroom until you're responsible for everything you've done.
We are great fellows in this series because we have never achieved such heights before, in fact, and I am very happy. I hope that in the next series we will not have to start over for survival.
I think you work very hard in the mine, and you need to get out or you're gonna get very tired, and we don't need it. Do not forget that we are old, and we have poor health, so we need to protect ourselves.
Yes, I'm also starting to worry about your health, so get out of the mine soon. It's not cool at all. I hope that you were able to collect gold, and now we have the means to afford cool things.
I couldn't get anything from the mine.
It's very sad that you couldn't collect gold after all.
It's funny because one of the cows looks like Joe Biden's mother. You're finally reunited with your family, and I don't want to interrupt such a touching moment.
Perhaps it's time for me to leave.
What did you just say? It's out of bounds now that it's out of bounds. Come here, little girl. Right now, I'm gonna teach you how to watch your language.
The only thing you can teach is how to get on a plane and not fall.
Come here. I'll show you how to talk.
You guys are acting like little kids fighting all the time. I'm getting tired of this. It seems to me that we should soon vote and expel one of you to play in peace.
I think it's his own fault, and I started saying bad things about my parents. That's totally wrong. Anyway, I think we've done a lot of good work today. At least we have a house and a farm.
Only you helped me from the farm in the beginning, and then I continued on with the whole farm. So I don't think your contribution was too high.
Sorry, I'm just a little tired, and so I decided to do other things. Anyway, I did a lot of things for today.
You've done a lot of things for nothing. Although for you to go to the bathroom is also a lot of things because you're dumping a huge pile.
Guys, at least at the end of the series, let's not spoil each other's mood and end on a positive note.
Guys, please put like, subscribe to the channel. We very much appreciate your support. Don't forget to see the other videos where I make fun of old Joe.
I hope you guys like our video to everyone yet. Hello everyone, tell me who is in touch with me now.
Trump on the spot. I was released from custody again and I can record the video clips again. I'm afraid I'll go crazy with them sometime.
Yes, guys, I'm also in place. I'm ready to conquer this Minecraft. Very cool that we have our own big penthouse.
I'm glad you guys came to play with me. Of course, it's a shame we don't have George Bush in the last episode. I'm sure we'll have a good time.
Guys, this is really very offensive, and I'm upset that he didn't come to us today. We were having such a good time, and he's really my very good friend.
I think you're actually starting to get schizophrenic, and that's why you feel like you have friends. Joe, remember you have no friends, and no one wants you.
Shut your mouth and don't spoil my mood from the beginning of the video or you'll get in trouble. I may not be able to climb a plane well, but I'm very good at running.
Can you run? I think you can only run with your cocaine friend. Let's learn to walk first, and then we'll talk about running.
As usual, you start to confront your relationship and it annoys me. It seems to me that you will never be friends and you will constantly argue with each other like two children.
Obama, stay out of our conversations and get on with the garden. More digging and seed gardens because we need more food.
You know, from what perspective it's very racist, I hope it feels like. Or your criminal record will be joined by another case of racism.
There's no racism here, only the fact that I have stated it. So don't take it out on me. Only Joe Biden can be offended because I'm going to be the next president of America.
You tell your stories. His theory maybe someone will believe you. I'll ask the big Latin ladies to caress you as hard as they can when you go to jail.
Shut up or I'll make you take all the implants out of people and you'll fall apart. In any case, take the pills, sit quietly, or you get aggression.
I think you two need to be on the pill not to be so aggressive.
Guys, I'm in the mine right now. Unfortunately, so far nothing good can be found here. Hope that today's trip to the mine will end positively.
I don't think you can find anything in your life, so you can't even count on it. It would be great if you could at least find your way out of the mine.
At least I'm doing something for our state and Carmen, cause unlike you, Obama, please put down the Trump because he's been thinking too much about himself lately.
I don't want to tell him anything and then he can make a joke about my mom. Too, as we realized in the last episode, he did it pretty well to your mom.
Is that right, Joe Biden? Did you forget how I could joke about your mom? So if you don't mind me making jokes about all your family members.
If you ever remember my mom again, I swear you won't have what you're most proud of. I'm gonna hire the best thrillers, and they're gonna bald you and ruin your hair.
How dare you threaten my hair is the best thing this earth has ever done. As you know, in 6 days God has spent creating our whole earth. The 7th day he completely designed my hair.
Drop that hairball that's on your head and you call it hair? You'll be much better off if you're a soldier, and maybe then you'll become a man.
Stop fighting right now or we'll never get past this fucking kid game. We are adults and instead of the state we are now walking the game. And even such an easy task we find difficulties that we urgently need to fix.
Guys, I got some very bad news, and we have to do something about it. See, it's a problem that can affect the environment.
Oh my God, what happened? I'm all ears.
I just got word that a train full of dangerous chemicals rolled over and started pouring into the lake. We need to get rid of the dangerous chemicals now that the local league is in trouble.
This is really terrible news, very dangerous for our state. We need to call the special services to eliminate this problem, or we're in for an environmental disaster.
I think there's a problem here only about Joe because it stemmed the questions why dangerous chemicals are being transported in our country. I think it's more like it's not chemicals, it's implants that were brought in for our president.
Shut up. If we don't get this out of the way, you're gonna have a third hand, so it's in your best interest. By the way, because of chemicals, people lose their hair very quickly, so you are most interested in this Trump.
Now is not the time for us to argue, so please Trump, go to the destruction site and fix the problem. You're the one closest to this place right now, which is why we need your help right now. Please do this and become the hero of our day who will save our state from infection.
And I'm going to do this useful thing because it's just me and all of this to stop. With Joe Biden's walking skill, he'll probably just pick up a spade of chemicals and fall right into them. It's a good outcome, but I prefer fair elections, so I did it.
This is very good. Thank you very much for your help. By the way, I'm building a White House now and would like you guys to join me. Come and we'll build a house together where my family and I will live.
You build your own house because nobody cares where you and your family live. Besides, it's a president's house and it's gonna be mine, so don't even count on it.
You're a selfish yellow man, so you don't have to go near my house anymore. Anyway, it's gonna be my house. I hope I can make it work.
You don't even hesitate to say this is just your future home. You spend all of America's resources on your green friend and your own entertainment. Do you spend almost half your presidential term on vacation, so tired of getting on a plane?
I think you make a few jokes every episode about Joe Biden not being able to get on a plane. Maybe it was funny the first few times, but then it becomes not funny.
The joke of the plane will be eternal because it will constantly fall from it and it will be very funny. If he doesn't fall off that plane for a year, I give you my word that I will shave my head. Well, I'm sure it can't happen because he's going to keep falling even in the middle of nowhere.
I'll cut my hair too if you two don't fight for one episode. I can't do anything but accept it.
I often watch you, Trump, and I can safely say that I have a lot of dirt on you too. You don't have to be smart and know that I can stand up for myself too.
It's too bad that you know and follow guys instead of watching at least the girls. From documents that have recently tried to publish this too are fond of. I'm already there and I smell chemicals and it's really awful. You think I should definitely wear a special suit that I'm wearing to clean out all these chemicals or my hair is gonna get really bad. We must hurry or it will be a huge damage to the ecology. It should not be allowed.
You're actually a big shot who's doing quite a lot to contribute to our country. I'm even letting you play Joe Biden a few more times.
As long as we don't see this Greta Thunberg, or else I'm sure it'll catch her heart. I don't mind calling her here.
This little girl must never be allowed to touch the spot of our problem. If she shows up there, we're gonna have a big problem with the news because she's obviously going public. Do whatever you can to keep me out of there or you can even threaten me with a gun.
Just to remind you, you're probably the one who can't be around little girls because it ends in jail time. You know, you remember those documents that tried to make public, but then they were forgotten. There's no way I'm letting you near my daughter in case you're around.
As always, very original and funny. I think I'm going to die of laughter.
I've got good news. Gentlemen, I'm almost done cleaning up. Very soon you can get out of here because everything is cleaned up. There's actually a pretty scary train flipped over that spilled all this chemical waste. For some reason, I think it was a planned attack of light just so the train could not turn over for it needed wood factor.
If you're right, this is very bad news, and it means that our country has huge enemies. We must think of something to prevent such catastrophes, or it will be very bad for our reputation.
We will definitely deal with this issue, and the culprit must be punished in the name of glory in America. The main thing is that we have eliminated the problem, and now we are in no danger.
This series was really intense, and we were even able to eliminate a huge environmental problem that might have arisen.
Gentlemen, I think it's time to finish the show and ask our viewers to like. My back is starting to hurt, so I'm hoping to hurry up.
At least one saying thought you could say for all the videos, and I'm really starting to enjoy it.
Yes guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It is very important for our side. You are making a very big contribution to America by its activity. Thank you very much.